mean, firstly, I mean, you've been to film festivals a lot, and so, I mean, how is it? What is the experience like as an actor to show a film to a different audience?
I don't know. Ask me in 2 hours, man. I mean, you kind of don't. I don't really see them as different audiences. Apart from the sense of dress, which is obviously different, and maybe the shading of a person's skin, which is obvious. People are people, and we respond viscerally to emotion and the truth and emotion and hardship and love and all those other things in very, very similar ways, regardless of where we come from and all that kind of stuff. So I don't need to be too generalistic and gross about it all, but it's the same here as it is in Toronto in many ways, and the welcome has been very kind. So, yeah.
As far as this story goes, I mean, this couldn't get more universal because it's. A story.
I will tell you where, like, if I was at a premiere for this in Poland, that would be a bit different. That would have a certain, or in Russia, that would have a certain weight to it. Do you know what I mean? And there would be obviously very different experiences from both of those cultures and both of those countries watching this film. But that would be very different. It would take a new weight. But there's not. Although I said we're all connected, of course, emotionally as members of the global community, the sense of history that is in this film and the time in history that is in this film isn't intrinsically linked to this country. So this has been very much similar so far to Madrid and London. Receipts have been positive. More people here, which is nice, of course.
Mm-hmm. Now, of course, I mean, your character in the film, you're rather a gnarly character.
Yeah.
I mean, how was it to sort of be like that and to be this sort of...
I want to say it was liberating, but it wasn't really. I mean, it was... Valka was tricky. He was a tough character to play. It was sad story as far as I was concerned, kind of, Not when I was in it, I kind of allowed myself to get lost in it a little bit, and he was very different from anything that I'd approached before. I had no experiential reference to play him or to walk in his shoes. Very, very different from anyone I've ever met or known of. So it was a journey of discovery, as ideally it would always be, but maybe more so this time than others. But by the end of it, 2 months after I started shooting, I was ready to. Yeah, I was really very ready.
And finally, I mean, you're the outsider in the team as far as the people that go on the track. But how was it on set?
But that was all part of the reason why I was ready as well. It was great on set. I mean, it very much was a communal effort on all our behalves, both cast and crew, in front and behind the camera. But Valka was very isolated, and I did. I don't want to say I felt isolated, no, but I felt outside of it, and rightly so. And so. Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, everyone was there. It was an amazing communal effort, and we all supported each other, as you tend to become each other's surrogate family. But Valka was kind of always on the outside looking in. Sad story, sad character, I thought.
Thank you.
Anyway, have a nice evening. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.